Are you aware of any cognitive disorders you are using that are holding you back? Cognitive disorders are irrational thoughts that can influence your emotions. Everyone experiences cognitive disorders to some degree, but in their more extreme forms, they can be harmful. I have a list of these different cognitive disorders, and yeah, I have most of them. This first one is magnification and minimization. It's exaggerating or minimizing the importance of events. One might believe that their own achievements are unimportant or that their mistakes are excessively important. I have that. Then there's, I can't even say this one, catastrophizing, seeing only the worst possible outcomes of a situation. I know that that one's pretty huge, and most people that I know have that to some degree. There is overgeneralization, making broad interpretations from a single or few events. Such as, I feel awkward during my job interview, therefore I'm always awkward. There's magical thinking, which I do have, the belief that acts will influence unrelated situations. The example that is given is, I am a good person, bad things shouldn't happen to me. Then we've got personalization. This is a big one for me. This is the belief that one is responsible for events outside of their own control. For example, my mom is always upset. She would be fine if I did more to help her. There is jumping to conclusions. This is one that I have an issue with. It's interpreting the meaning of a situation with little or no evidence. There is mind reading, which I have, interpreting the thoughts and beliefs of others without adequate evidence. Such as, she would not go on a date with me, she probably thinks I'm ugly. Yeah, that's probably not what she was thinking at all. There's fortune telling. This is an issue for me as well. The expectation that a situation will turn out badly without adequate evidence. I don't know what it is, but as humans, we just always expect the bad. It's why it's so hard for some of us to succeed, because we have no hope or faith or any expectation other than we won't succeed. There is emotional reasoning. This is the assumption that emotions reflect the way things really are, such as, I feel like a bad friend, therefore I must be a bad friend. There's disqualifying the positive. I marked this one as an issue for me also. It's recognizing only the negative aspects of a situation while ignoring the positive. Again, as humans, I think this is natural. One might receive many compliments on an evaluation, but focus on the single piece of negative feedback. Yeah, because that one negative feedback makes all the difference. No, it doesn't, but that's what we seem to think, because we've got these thought patterns that are really hard to change. There are should statements. This one is a big one. If you guys notice, try and notice what you say. Okay, listen to this one. So the should statements, the belief that things should be a certain way, such as, I should always be friendly. This is a big one that my mom's been consciously aware of. When you look at especially past events, when you feel like there's something you could have done differently, a lot of times we're thinking and we're saying, oh, I should have been there for her, or oh shoot, I should have done that. What we should, see, what we could do is say, I could have been there for her. I could have helped her out more. Because it takes the emphasis away from being that I have to or needed to it's an option that could have taken place. And this last one is very huge for me. All or nothing thinking. Thinking in absolutes such as always, never, or every. For example, I never do a good enough job on thinking. Now that you guys are aware of different cognitive thinking, what are some of those that stand out that you can relate to? If you want to take this understanding a step further, here's a little assignment that you can do. Our feelings are controlled by our thoughts. Oftentimes our thoughts are distorted. Give an example of each of your distorted thinkings from each category. Try to think of something you're dealing with right now. So I did this assignment about 3 months ago. I was in the BHU, the Behavioral Health Unit, and here is what I wrote. My 100% best efforts are not enough. My husband is upset when he gets home from work. If I only did more at home, it would help make him happier. There is a reason to every little thing that happens or comes my way. It's out of my control. Now the next part that you do is you write a positive rebuttal to your distorted thought. And this is what I wrote. So I wrote, I am enough. What I do does matter and makes a difference. My husband's emotional status from work isn't based on what I am or am not doing. He appreciates me for me, and I do a lot for him. I create my own life and reality, and sometimes things just happen. You have all the control in your life. If you want to have it, take the wheel. So that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And I challenge you to do that assignment. It's really eye-opening to understanding the way that we think, because the way we think creates the world around us. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more of these videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are well. I will see you next time.